Dear students, good morning everyone. So my name is Sheikh Rahman from Civil Department. Today we are discussing about the one of the beautiful concept environmental hazards. The concept name is the topic name is environmental hazards. So let know about detailing environmental hazard. What is mean by environmental hazard? Nothing but environmental hazard are those components of natural environment and that have a great potential to cause harm to life, property, and environment, and its impact on human health and the environment. So nothing but here environmental components or environmental factors are play a crucial role, important role for loss of the life, loss of the property, and loss of the environment area, or maybe effect of environment, effect of the human health, effect of human property, that we are called environmental hazards. So my dear students, in this point of maximum, in this case, in case maybe this much of effect will be happen, maybe huge range, maybe huge loss of the life, huge huge property damage will be there. So such kind of time we maximum facing different types of problems. So maybe nothing but of small scale will be happen. So that small scale means nothing but maybe unfortunately any flood will be happen. So that flood having only two peoples will be dead. Maybe some few area of the crop agriculture crops will be affected, and also some agricultural land areas, maybe environmental areas will be affected. A less area, small scale point of, then we are considered as a hazard. Maybe maybe next time maybe such kind of same flood disaster flood hazard will be happen. In this case maximum in this stage maybe thousands of people are dead, maybe crores of money, lakhs of crores of money, thousands of crores of money will be lost, maybe huge environmental area and property will be damaged, that we are considered as a disaster. So nothing but small scale and large scale point of disasters we have to be two types we are classified. Maybe nothing large small scale represent point of we have to be thinking about hazards. Maybe small scale point of hazard, a large scale point of we have to consider as a disaster. So nothing but first of all here different types of nothing but different types of hazards will be there. So those are physical hazards, chemical hazards, biological hazards, psychosocial hazards. So based on that impact, based on that working area and point of, we have to be classified four types of hazards. Number one is the physical hazards, chemical hazards, biological hazards, and socio-economical, psychosocial hazards. So now we are discussing about that present slide represented to the physical hazards. So any hazard, in this case of this kind of hazard, in this case of environmental factor, crucial role, the environmental factor may be playing a major role, crucial role for creating of any hazard. Those hazards we are called physical hazards. Example point of vibration, and also uncontrolled loud noise, also constant loud noise also. So these maybe in this case of we having one similar one rare factor will be there. Those kind of physical factors cannot having any necessary to touch the human body. Directly can't touch, not having necessary to touch the human body, but must and should impact will be represented. Impact will be acted. So, for example, of the radiation, ultraviolet rays, and hot winds and cold winds. So, for example, radiation point nowadays everyone used by the 4G, 5G, 6G. Maybe those are indirectly creating radiation on the environment. That radiation point of small birds and also life will be extinct. Nothing but sparrows also we can't visible nowadays. Our societies also nowadays in environment also. So that particular point maybe ultraviolet rays, maybe nothing but of the those rays will be contact on any glaciers areas directly contact. So all glaciers will be melted. That melting glaciers caused for the sea levels rises, sea levels will be changes. Those sea level changing of the sea levels maximum caused for the maybe caused for floods. Maybe entire the globe will be sinking that ocean water or maybe sea water in that sea water also. So next represent we are studying about the chemical hazards. So my dear students, chemical hazard first of all knowing about maybe a basic information is chemicals. We have to chemical related aspects. We have to be classified three types of formations, maybe solid formation or liquid formation or gaseous formation. So three type formations will be those are maybe solid form, solid content, or maybe liquid content, or maybe gaseous content. Those are maximum cause for the pollution. So nothing but of the how it will be happening cleaning of the materials or maybe washing of the clothes or maybe utilizing of pesticides and fertilizers or the agricultural point of welding fumes. These are the causes for the creating of the pollution of the chemical pollution. So nothing but different types of industries will be work behind that one. Maybe human beings their needs fulfill point of requireable things achieving point of number of industries will be work behind that. So those are all every industry must after manufacturing process must should discharge or released by the number of toxic elements, number of toxic gases, number of waste materials, chemical related waste materials. Those are will maybe those material directly contact of the land resources, soil pollution will be happen. Those of the materials merge into the fresh water resource bodies, water pollution will be happen. Maybe at the working time, industry's working time with help of the top chimney point of the entire smoke, the nothing but of the toxic gases will be released. Those are releasing toxic gas entering into the climatic conditions. The maximum air pollution will be happen. So next one, chemical hazards are presented when we are worker exposed any chemical preparation of the workplace if from the like solid liquid gas. Already I told you maybe nothing but of the any industry point of any working point of maybe the workers in three way of pollutions will be producing pollutions where they have to be making a pollution maybe solid formation, liquid formation, gas formation. We have to be producing of the pollution. So even common solutions can cause maybe what point okay the pollution will be happen, what kind of problems we are facing, what kind of negative impacts will be developed on the society. So maybe that kind of polluted water, contaminated water we have to consume, we have to using of day-to-day life or daily needs point of, we are facing some water related health issues, we are facing a lot of water related health issues also. At the same time of that contaminated air we have to be consumed, we are taking our respiratory point of, we are getting some health issues also, respiratory problems we are facing, lungs will be happening, some of the problems we are facing. What about our capital nation capital city of the Delhi, when we are not able to take proper breathe because of that much of air pollution will be there. So next one maybe gases point of air pollution will be happen, liquid point of water pollution, water related disease we are facing. What about soil pollution point? Maybe that toxic elements must reduce soil valuable nutrients content nature will be reducing. So maybe that soil pollution, soil polluted soils are not able to use for agriculture purpose. Maybe in case we are using, we are not expected good agriculture yield. Nothing but the agriculture yield will be must and should reduced. So even common solution can cause illness. Some other issues will be there. Maybe cause illness or skin irritation or breathing problems also will be there. So what we are saying final suggestion is be aware of the liquids like cleaning products or paints, acids and solvents. Maximum we have to be take some precautions when we are using of those materials, those kind of fertilizers and pesticides or maybe chemicals point of. We must and should be aware of about that one. Next one, biological hazards, a living or non-living organisms that have the potential to pose a threat to human health. Nothing but in this case of microorganisms or maybe bacteria or maybe virus or maybe fungi, maybe of the protozoa or maybe algae. These kind of microbes maximum play a crucial role, important role for biological hazards. Maybe these kind of features of microorganisms or mushroom should easily spreaded outbreak in a short period of time. Mushroom should will be virally spreaded of the entire of the disease also. For example, when the pathogens or maybe disease are transferred between the organisms is called infectional disease. Maybe one person to another person, the disease will be spreaded, it will be expanded, it will be nothing but of the outbreak. So that we are simply called that we are simply called nothing but of the infectional diseases. One person have to be caused of another person has to be getting the disease point of, maybe that we are called infectional diseases. Maybe easily spread it in one person to another. For example, you take COVID-19. Maybe the COVID-19 affected person may be sneezing, maybe coughing. That particular small droplets will be contact of any other person. Simply that person also will get. Maybe healthy person also be easily get that COVID-19 point of. So at the same time, maybe some of the rarest some of the disease point of maybe that the transferring point of must require some blood and human fluids. So maybe some of the diseases will be there. For example, HIV like type of disease will be there. Those are easily maybe with help of transfer the in blood point of. So maybe when the maybe one person to another persons will be spreaded, that kind of disease we are called infectional diseases. What we are saying finally, maximum biological agents, maybe biological agents of the maybe nothing but of the organs, microorganisms, or maybe microbes may be caused for maybe creating for any kind of hazards in the society that we are called biological hazards. For example point of we have to be discussing about the COVID-19 is the best example for the biological hazards, and also HIV also we have to be call for biological hazards example point of. So maybe seasonal variation point of we have to get flu, maybe that swine flu type of, those are also be caused for the biological hazards. So many people simply affected, simply afraid about that kind of hazards. Maybe COVID-19 point of lakhs of crores of people are dead or affected. So next one we have to be studying about the of psychosocial hazards. Psychosocial hazards, nothing but here maximum working environment or maybe surrounding environment, living atmosphere, one of the cause for the one main cause for the this kind of hazards. So here any hazard that come from the based on working environment and living environment is aspects. So it will be created psychological and physical related problems like depression or illness. So my dear students, here maximum some when the growing environment is not proper way. So maximum that persons addicted by the some of the wrong behavior, addicted by some wrong activities. For example, not having proper parents guidance, not having proper teachers guidance, maybe the persons are addicted for the alcohol point of, the persons addicted for the drug addictions point of. So those are the unsocial social things creating in that society. So nothing but creating a social violence have to be also be created. So nothing but of the, for example, for working areas point of human harassment, human harassments will be happen. For example, gender variation point of sexual harassments will be going on the lady staff point of view. At the same time, on lady staffs, maximum maybe superior or maybe subordinate point of also the work pressure also be caused by the psychosocial hazards also. So what are we saying here? Here any hazard that come from based on working environment, living environment aspects, same it will be created psychological and physical related problems like depression, illness. Maybe nothing but of the, for example, a newly qualified person or maybe nothing but passed out person joining in a construction industry. So maybe superior person managers giving heavy work, maybe 10 hours work or 12 hours work, maybe more pressure, or maybe sometimes any mistake will happen. They have to scold very seriously. So unemployment language is also used. Maybe those are maybe learning point of, those are very quite common. But we are taking any negative point of, we will get some depression. After continue, the depression will be increased as a illness. That finally we are take the elimination is suicide point of. So those are all things we have to be take a challenges point of to learning skills point of. When we are looking like that, yes, we have to be only reading knowledge or maybe book knowledge will be there, but practical knowledge we are zero. So in this case we want to be develop a practical knowledge point of what we are seniors or superiors saying, so that we have to be known, we have to be learn, we have to be apply in practical way point of, that is positive thing. But having any negative thing, why should they have to only call to me, why they should only scold to me? So that kind of negative point of we are thinking, we are maximum facing some difficult problems. We finally we have to be get suicidations also. So next one, so for example, point of stress, maybe wherever, maybe where we work, wherever any which organization have to work, that particular organization must should having different type of different kind of stresses will be there. So at the same time, drug addiction, maybe for example, of the youth have to be simply addicted for the drug addiction point of, maybe rich peoples or poor peoples. Maybe in somewhere I read, maybe even chocolates also, school children eating chocolates also be drug related contaminations will be the drug related things will be mixed in that one. So like the sexual harassment everywhere, for a week, for a month, newspaper must should having 4 year child get raped, and for 10 years baby have to be brutally raped. So maybe different kind of harassments will maybe working areas or maybe education institutions or maybe training organizations, maybe different maybe agricultural fields, wherever maybe this kind of drastic situation will be going on. So therefore, what are the hazards associated with the workplace issues such as the workload, heavy workload point of lack of control, how they don't know how to control of that one, maybe maybe lack of the respect, maybe workload point, so lack of the control, maybe not properly maintain of the judicial sector point of the some punishments, maybe police monitoring also, maybe that particular point of, I mean, lack of respect point of, when we are respect our mother, when we are respect our sister, same the same way we are every woman like we are treated. So we no, not any issue in the society, but we are thinking another way, that particular point of we are facing number of problems. So nothing but here maximum some of the causes point, that one effects point of human impact on human health, effect on the environment, ozone layer depletion, loss of the tourism, and economical impacts will be there. And next one, so prevention of natural hazards point of, so must provide some awareness programs of the particular point of, maybe education point, we educated them that peoples, and preparedness programs we have must utilize it, and prediction and warning system also be utilized for the what kind of any disaster point of must should safety point of, or maybe people's and property safety point of, we must take some different precautions also. So thank you, my dear students. If having any doubts, so please text me, as well as I will as early as I will reply to you. Maybe otherwise in the when we are discussing about topic in classroom also, please raise your hands. Ask those. Welcome. Have to be clear information and clearly solve your problems and doubts also. Given good clarity as well as my knowledge point of. So thank you very much.